Welcome back to My Boy's Koi. On today's video I'm going to be talking you through how to use potassium permanganate to dip a koi safely. I believe potassium permanganate is one of the best products on the market for dealing with stubborn parasites. I'm going to show you how to use it safely to dip koi. I know a lot of people are scared of potassium permanganate, and you have reason to do so. It is a terrifying product if not used right, but I'm going to show you how to do it right. Stick around for the video and hit the like and subscribe button. It will allow me to do more videos like this on different koi products, microscope usage and a lot more stuff. So let's get into this video. Let's learn how to use this product, and I hope you enjoy it. Potassium permanganate is fantastic when it's used right. I'm using the Sori, and you should always follow the instructions on the packet. Unfortunately with dips, no one tells you how to do so, and this is why I'm going to show you today how to do this treatment. It can be dangerous and you do need to be careful, but I'm going to try and show you a safe way, which I've done many times, probably over 100 times now, if not more. I've done this and it's worked every single time and I've never had a problem. So as long as you follow these instructions, you shouldn't have a problem either. So what we're going to do to start with, we're going to take our weighing scales and we're going to measure 1 gram of potassium permanganate onto the scales. 1 gram per 10 litres of water. So in this bucket here, I've got 10 litres of water. As you see, there's an air stone in there, and I'm just going to weigh out 1 gram of potassium. The scales have been tiered, so they are dead on 0. So 1 gram of potassium permanganate going into 10 litres of water. And knock all them little bits in there as well, make sure it's all in there. So all the potassium is now in the bucket, and as you can see I've got an air stone. Now this air stone is going to mix up the potassium until we get an equal consistency across the whole bucket of water. So now I've mixed up this has been sitting there for a good 10 minutes. Now the packet says to mix it for 20 minutes, but we're doing a dip and we're not doing a massive amount of potassium. So I think 10 minutes in the air is fine to do this. But as I say, if you feel comfortable following the packet and doing 20 minutes, then that's fine as well. There's no problem with that. So now I'm going to take our air stone, I'm going to put it into the bucket, which is, or the bowl, sorry, out of the bucket into the bowl. And then I'm going to take the 10 litres of water with the potassium in it. Potassium permanganate can stain, so be careful, it will stain clothes. I've had that happen. So just be careful with it. So we're only going to be doing a small fish today. So we've got plenty of air coming in from this air stone. We've got 10 litres of water in the bottom, but again, if you wanted to up that dose, I would just recommend doing 1 gram per 10 litres and then do 2 buckets or 3 buckets, whatever you see fit. I do recommend you stick to 1 gram per 10 litres of water. I have able to people doing more than that, but I think this is a safe level to do so. I'm now going to net up a fish, and we'll get the fish in, and we're going to hold the fish in the water for 3 minutes. I'm going to time it on my watch with the second hand, and it's only going to stay in the water for 3 minutes. If at any point I'm a little bit worried and I want to get the fish out, I will end the treatment beforehand, and I'll get the fish out of the water. So in this soft net, I've got a Sankey. This particular Sankey is from Takano, Japanese koi breeder Takano. But if you notice, I've used a soft net to net up this fish. I haven't just carried the fish. Fish can jump, be safe. They're not expensive, they're worth buying, but that's not to do with what we're doing right now. So in the bowl, we've now got the Sankey, and we've been in for 15 seconds. So I'm going to keep an eye on the time, and this fish will only be in the water for 3 minutes in total. With this particular treatment, we're not going to need this. This is hydrogen peroxide. When you're treating a whole pond, you must have this because you need to be able to neutralise the water quickly. With this, we're doing a dip. We are not using hydrogen peroxide. We don't need it. We've got the soft net. If the fish starts to struggle, we can take the fish out in the soft net and get it back into the water very quickly. So 3 minutes is our goal. We've been going for 1 minute now, we've got 2 minutes left. Keep an eye on the clock, keep an eye on the fish. We want to be making sure that this fish looks okay. Obviously it's just been netted up, it has just been put in a soft net and then dropped into a bowl of potassium permanganate, which essentially burns if we're trying to kill any bacterial parasites or anything else that's going on in the fish. I would never normally do this for no reason. I'm only doing this for the purpose of the video. This won't harm this fish in any way, I'm 100% sure of that, but I wouldn't normally do a treatment unless I was doing it to show the wider audience why we're doing this. So, we're coming up to 2 minutes now. So I'm going to ride on for a little bit longer, get it to the 3 minutes, the fish is fine, looking comfortable in the bowl. Once you start to see the fish gasping, trying to jump, heading to the edge of the bowl, looking like it's going to try and jump out of the bowl, that's when the fish is uncomfortable and you need to get it out. But we're not having any of that at the moment. The fish is very comfortable in the bowl, he's not trying to get out, he's not gasping for air, he is an air stone in there. Having an air stone in the water is very important and it's a lifeline for the fish, it's going to keep the fish alive. Potassium permanganate strips the oxygen out of the water. So it is very important to make sure that you have got an air stone, you've got some oxygen going in there and you are ready to intervene if the fish ever starts to struggle. But at this point now, we are close to the 3 minute mark and the fish is doing very, very well. So I'm now going to take my soft net and I'm going to go from the head of the fish, with the fish's head into the soft. This is a waterproof, not soft net, but it will still let the liquid out, the water out. So here's going to be a little bit of potassium going into the pond. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm going to bring the fish over and place him back into the pond, release him from the soft net. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do a potassium permanganate dip safely. I'm going to make a note of this just so people are aware. People use higher dosage than what I've just shown. That is your prerogative. I don't recommend it. People will do these dips for a lot longer than 3 minutes. Again, that will be your prerogative. I don't recommend it. I've just showed you how to do a potassium permanganate dip in a safe, controlled environment. Anything other than that would obviously be your responsibility and you'd have to take that into account. This is an educational video. I accept no liability for your fish. This is just what I do on my fish. I hope this video has helped, and any questions, drop them in the comments below. Hit the like and subscribe if you want to see more how to do videos. I'll try and do some other stuff, PP in a pond, microscopes and a few other things. So write in the comments below if you'd like to see that, and hit the like and subscribe. So I hope using potassium permanganate is going to be a little bit easier from now on. If you have got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'm more than willing to give a little bit more advice if I can do so. The recommended amount is what I've already recommended, so I'll never recommend any higher amounts. But as I said in the video, it is up to you whether you feel comfortable to use slightly higher amounts than that. I will never recommend that, as said. It works. PP is really good. It works. And I do recommend people learn to use it. Don't be scared of it. In a life or death situation, which it can get to that point when parasites take over, you need to be able to get them gone. And using straightforward off-the-shelf treatments at the recommended dosage sometimes doesn't do the job. So hopefully this will help you in your koi keeping hobby, career, whatever it may be. Good luck to everyone, and I'll catch you all in the next one.